My name is Vicki Matustik, and I am honored to serve with Jennifer on staff here at Oak Hill. And I'm here today to say, how are you doing? Better, I hope, than the last couple of weeks. For most of us, this past week has been about assessing. Power on? How about water? If we do have water, does it need to be boiled? Are there signs of leaks or damage? For most of us, fortunately, the answer has been yes now to power and water, and no to needing to boil the water or to property damage. You may be feeling extremely grateful. I know I am. And you may be feeling a little uncomfortable as you hear stories with outcomes from the winter storm that are not as positive as ours. For others, the road to recovery is just beginning. Navigating what has happened, what is needed, and how to get help is adding to the stress we already feel, hunkered down in a significant weather event, and oh yes, there's that pandemic. If you need help or want help, I've got good news. At Oak Hill, we've been busy this week and last week working with our teams to be the hands and feet of Christ. Perhaps some of you wondered during the worst of the storm how you would feed your family and how you would put food on the table. That is a question our brothers and sisters in this area that experience homelessness wonder about every day. But in this last week alone, we prepared collectively 500 meals to our brothers and sisters experiencing food insecurities as well as homelessness at Esperanza, Sunrise, and Garden Terrace. In one instance, during the worst of the storm, we learned about 40 people who, by the gracious giving of some ladies who pulled their money, were being put up in the local motel. Great, they were out of the storm, but there was no food for them. The restaurant was not operational, there was little water, and the ladies who put them in the hotels forgot about food. So Oak Hill cooks went to work. We made soup, lots of soup, gallons of soup, and sent it over to the hotel so that the folks would have something to eat that day. We also stepped back and realized that that was not a long-term thing we could do, and we weren't quite sure if this storm was going to end. So we pulled money and we found resources and we bought bread and peanut butter and jelly, because what doesn't feel better with a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich? We did church, my friends. We did church. We're also ready with our Agape team to provide a meal to your family as you find you could use a little assistance, especially if you're suffering through damage to your home and trying to figure out how to put your lives back together. If you could use a hot meal, call the church office at the number on your screen. We want to help. If your home is damaged from the storm, if you have trees down on your property and the work is more than you can do, we have teams trained in early response skills that can remove damaged portions of your home and clear your yard of tree limbs. This past week, teams of early responders helped a family in our own church family whose home flooded. It's going to be some time before the mediation professionals could get there. In the meantime, the temperatures warmed, and wet, soggy homes and warm temperatures are a perfect recipe for mold. Our teams opened ceilings, removed soggy insulation, and did our best to protect what was not damaged. We did church. If you would like to join one of these teams, or if you need help, give us a call in the church office. We could use your help. If you're struggling financially and need a little help until payday with groceries or assistance with rent or utilities, our benevolence fund was established just for times like this. Give us the call. We can help. If you have some extra income and would like to make a donation to the fund, give us a call. We can put your gift to work to help others right here in our church or in our greater Austin community. In every case, your call to us will be kept in confidence unless, of course, you give us permission. And finally, the stresses of these past months, especially these past weeks, if they've left you overwhelmed, we have a team of folks specially trained to hear you, to listen without telling you what to do, to listen without judgment, Stephen Ministries has had a solid presence at Oak Hill for decades. Our team is great at listening. Call the church office if you need to talk. We can help. Oak Hill prides itself in saying that we're a church where everyone is a minister. Maybe you need one of our ministries today. Maybe now is the time you decide to step into the challenge and offer yourself to ministry. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.